Hey, Ralph, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, Bill, we'll start with you.
Ralph, just what changed tonight that you clamped down for much of the game and you were able to generate more offense and zone time and so forth?
Just so we played free today, and we beat them in pretty well every category except for the scoring, and it was excellent to see the execution. Extremely painful to see the final result, but what changed was we outskated them. We put pucks into places where we created foot races, and they really struggled with that. And we just ran into an extremely hot goaltender at the other end. There's not much of the 5-on-5 game that we didn't like tonight, and you can take a lot of confidence out of that game, and hopefully the guys, they're able to absorb this pain properly and continue with the process. But just really, really good skating, lots of puck pressure, good puck movement, support, all the things we've been trying to get here already in day two. So, pleased with the execution.
Ralph, you had a lot of grade A scoring chances. Some the goaltender stopped, some were over the net, some were wide of the net, some were off the post. Rasmus Ristolainen thought that you guys kind of made the goaltender look good at times. Did you feel that way, that maybe you were trying to be too fine with some of the shots?
Well, it's always afterwards, Paul. I mean, you look at it, Vanacek plays, the game of his life here tonight, and congratulations to him. I mean, he really played well. But I thought we were bringing pucks to the net. We had traffic to the net. Like you said, we hit the metal, we hit posts, we hit feet. And what's important is that we did create opportunity. I think the disappointing thing for all of us would be, the power plays we were able to get. We had unbelievable discipline again today with no penalties taken, but all those power play opportunities, and then the 6-on-5 at the end, coming out empty-handed, is certainly the reason we lost this game. I thought the 5-on-5 game was outstanding, and we'll take that on any night. Our power play just didn't get the job done today, and that's really where we're going to dive as deep as we can to try to make that more productive in the future. But again, the 5-on-5 and the opportunities compared to what happened yesterday, just a complete flip of the coin.
Coach, you mentioned power play being the big problem tonight. Was it just something that they were doing to stop you? Was it missed opportunities on your end? And you kind of mentioned working on it the next few days. How do you do that getting ready for Philly?
Well, it was strange. I thought our 5-on-5 game in the first couple of periods was outstanding, but then when we got to power plays, we didn't have the same work ethic as we had 5-on-5, and they outworked us. And then I thought that we started turning that in the last two opportunities. We worked harder. We had better scoring chances. So we liked the evolution of the power play within the game. But it was those first 2-3 power plays that we just weren't as aggressive as we had been 5-on-5. And it's almost like we took our foot off the pedal a little bit there, trying to score pretty goals. I thought we then, like I've already told you, improved it. And, we just couldn't get it into the net.
Yeah, hi, Ralph. We saw you shuffling some lines tonight. Is there a chance for that to be the case with Jeff Skinner, for him to maybe work his way up in the lineup? And what did you see from him tonight that impressed you about his game?
No, Jeff played a good game, and he was moving a lot, created some opportunities, and made some good defensive decisions and steals. That was throwing him in different spots is something you do when you're trying to score. I mean, Jeff is a scorer and always a scoring threat, and we'd like to see him ignite soon. But I thought the biggest move we made was Sam Reinhart with Taylor Hall and Jack Eichel. It was a pity that Taylor took that puck in the mouth. We lost him there for about 3 shifts, and it took, it stopped the momentum that had been really, it came out of that line coming together just after the midpoint in the second period. And yeah, we'll have to take a close look at that as an option with Eichel and where Jeff lands in the whole thing. We got a couple of days here to regroup, and we will make some changes in the lineup though.
Ralph, along those lines, I mean, the one argument is the top players need to make plays, and the other argument is they need to play with better players. I mean, how do you balance that with Skinner? I mean, you didn't get much out of him in camp, and tonight obviously was really good, but I think you kind of see both sides of the argument. What's the balance there?
Yeah, no, I mean, again, I have to look at the group as a whole, Mike, and how it comes together. The important thing is that Jeff showed us a level today that we need to hold as an expectation every night, and then we'll see how it evolves. But I think the one thing, Mike, that's really good about this lineup is I really didn't feel uncomfortable with anybody playing against Backstrom. Like, Eakin can do it, Lazar can do it, Stahl can do it, and Eichel can do it, and that's a comfort we never had last year. So, we have a defensive understanding also in our offensively lethal players that we didn't have. So when you my past would have generally put somebody more defensive on a pair like with Eichel and Hall as an example, but I feel we have so much trust in the ability of everybody to play hard without the puck, and they showed that today. We closed out amazingly well. We gave them very, very little, and these are very high-skilled offensive players buying into that. So Jeff did that. You mentioned Jeff especially. It's the game without the puck that will set the foundation for us to play these games every night and have a chance to win like we did today every night. And that was not the case yesterday. We weren't able to play this level right through. So it's an interesting evolution of the group. No points yet, but as a head coach, I'm really excited about the potential of this of what we're seeing here develop.
All right, Ralph, we're all set. Thanks so much.
Thanks, everybody, and go Bills. Ciao.
Go Bills.